Summer is over.
Technically, summer isn't over until September 22nd.
Oh.
Then why are we in school?
Anyways, I'm Johanna.
And I'm Sabrina. And welcome to Show 1.
Hey Sabrina, what are sharks doing during their, where do sharks go? I cut. Mess up. Cut.
We can't cut.
What do you mean we can't cut?
This is live.
This is live? Just cut to Evelyn.
When Apache News was first created in 1977, TV kids in a small room turned to a highly valued program for Acadia's own viewing. Ever since then, we've done the same thing with our Friday and pre-recorded shows, but now it's going to get a little more personal.
As of this show, Apache News will be hosting an episode every Wednesday and Friday instead of the normal Friday-only schedule. Not only that, the shows will now be live, meaning the show is being made at the same time you're watching it.
Well, I'm definitely nervous. We've never done a live show in as long as I've been coming to Arcadia High, and I know that what little live shows they did before didn't exactly end well, so I'm definitely nervous, but I'm excited. I think we got a good crew of people who are definitely capable. A lot of new people, but now they're here and they're ready to go.
I think it's a great thing for Apache News to go live because it's that's the way real news is done, and I think it'd be a great experience and very helpful for students who want to pursue this.
Get ready to see more content from our Apache News team. This has been Evelyn. Back to you guys in the studio.
Hey Joe, are you going to homecoming?
Homecoming? When's that?
It's on September 29th at the Anaheim House of Blues. Tickets are on sale now for $85 with ASB and $95 without.
Are you thinking of taking one not from Arcadia?
Yeah, actually I was
Well, if you are, make sure to turn your guest contracts today at the ASB office by 3:30.
And don't forget to get those limo contracts in before September 21st. Wishing for a change? Wishing for a little bit more time before starting off your day? Well, you just got your wish. Brandon is here to let us in on how the times have changed.
Did you hear that too? It's the new bell schedule. Let's talk about that.
In a combined decision with the WASC committee and the school board last year, AHS has adopted a collaborative schedule to allow teachers to communicate and share their ideas with their colleagues. This change in the bell schedule differs from last year as students leave school 15 minutes later every day, but they gain an extra hour of sleep on Wednesdays.
We're one of the only high schools in the state and the only school in the district that did not have a collaborative schedule. It was also something that when our WASC committee visited a couple years ago, they noted as a recommendation that we probably should work on collaborative time and a collaborative schedule for Arcadia High School. That happens best when it's built into the school day. It's intentional.
Well, you know what they say, Apaches, time flies, and that's all the time we have for this segment. Back to you gals in the studio.
Hey seniors, if you haven't yet, it's time to whip out your license because there are still parking spots available. They'll be $55 with an ASB card and $70 without. Make sure to visit the ASB office with your parking contract, driver license, and moolah.
Hey Joe, where did Mommy Ghost take her baby ghost?
To the haunted hallways?
No, to the day scare! But speaking of haunted hallways, get your best scream ready for October 19th and 20th.
Tickets will be $10 for general admission and $12 for VIP. Don't forget to buy your tickets from any Pep Squad member before October 5th because prices go up at the door.
We, the people of Arcadia High School, are all entitled to the inalienable right of learning about Constitution Day, and I vote Kona to inform us more about it.
On September 17, 1787, 39 delegates signed the Constitution, setting up the framework of our government today. Since its creation, there's been 27 amendments. This is possible because of the Elastic Clause, which allows amendments to be made based on what is necessary. Of the rights guaranteed by the Constitution, some of the most well-known and relevant include the freedom of speech and the right to bear arms.
I believe that the Constitution is relevant today because we get to use it and reference it to look back for the problems we have today.
Usually in day-to-day life, we don't really think about it, and it's taken for granted, the powers and rights that we have. And it's to look back and to be able to fully appreciate what the Constitution gives us is something that we need to do more. And Constitution Day will hopefully allow us to truly appreciate the essence of the Constitution.
Many countries around the world don't enjoy the same rights we do. For example, countries like Saudi Arabia, Russia, North Korea, and China all restrict things we consider to be basic rights. Without them, citizens be wary about speaking up against the government.
The Constitution is something that I greatly appreciate because it gives me, as an American citizen, the rights and freedoms that most people don't get to have.
No matter your political stance, gender, race, or beliefs, without the Constitution, we wouldn't be where we are today. This has been Kona. Back to you guys in the studio.
You're probably not ready for the SAT, so you might as well practice. Spots are now available for the PSAT that will be taking place on October 24th. Check out the student bulletin for more information.
New year, new clubs. Be sure to make your way down to the Rally Corps at lunch for Club Day on September 18th and 19th to find the perfect club for you. Happy hunting!
Heads up!
What are you doing?
I just don't want summer to end yet. Why can't we still be on
break?
Cars, there's cars everywhere. I'm Stand Safety at Arcadia High School, here to teach you about traffic safety. And when you are crossing the street, make sure to pay attention to all traffic signals and make sure not to jaywalk. And when you're driving, you shall not be texting because it causes accidents. Also, make sure your parents don't pick you up at the teaching parking lot.
Hey you swim? Prove it and take the swim test. The next test will be held on Thursday, September 20th at noon. Don't forget to bring your towel, swimsuit, and ID card. Just keep swimming.
They're crazy, they're Asian, but no, they're not rich. They're Trinity and Victoria with the latest review on one of the most successful rom-coms in nearly a decade.
Welcome to the first ever movie review of the school year. My name's Trinity.
My name is Victoria. Hey, you remind me of the actress in Crazy Rich Asians?
Which one?
The Asian one.
You know what?
Glorious, glorious.
Set primarily in Singapore, the movie circles around Rachel Chu and her boyfriend Nick Young. The story follows them on their journey from New York to Singapore to attend Nick's best friend's wedding, where Rachel discovers Nick's comfortable lifestyle, and where she also finds herself trying to prove her worth to Nick's mother, Eleanor.
Crazy Rich Asians was the perfect example of modern 21st century rom-com showing the disapproving mother and loving friends. Although there's a diverse cast and lovable characters, the plot is very predictable and has its stereotypical moments. The movie focused deeply on Asian culture, primarily seen through the costumes, food, scenery, and music. It was enlightening and inspiring to see Asian lead characters as well as Chinese traditions, especially the dumpling making scene.
Crazy Rich Asians broke every wall when it came to castings, music genre, and overall wasn't that bad of a movie. It even broke 2 box office records in the Philippines.
Overall, we give this movie a 4
out of 5
pack wings.
This has been Trinity.
This has been Victoria.
我们再也不是见.
Debating whether or not to drop out of a class? Well, you better make up your mind soon because the last day to pick up a petition form is today. Don't forget!
Balls are bouncing.
People are cheering, and we better be winning.
Here at First on
Apache Sports.
I know you've all been waiting for it, and it's finally time. We have everything you need to know here on Apache Sports. We can never go wrong when kicking off the school year with Apache football, and I'm feeling tail great about this upcoming season. Football started the season off with a demolishing 64-0 win over LaSalle. 2 touchdowns by DeMarco Moore put the Apaches on top and crushed LaSalle's hopes of winning. Though shining through their win against LaSalle, Arcadia's uncompleted passes due to Cathedral's strong defense led to a score of 33-10 in favor of the Phantoms. Our Apaches' determination to win was shown in the back-and-forth game against Hart, but the Indians tired out Arcadia's defense, which resulted in a close game of 31-27 final with an overall season record of 1-2.
The rest of the season, we're coming in real confident. You know, we shot ourselves in the foot, so moving forward, we're planning to advance and always get better. We plan to go undefeated the rest of the season. We're not trying to take any more losses.
Great job on your season so far, football. Make sure to tune in to APN's live stream of the game against Burroughs tonight at 7 at apachenews.ausd.net to see how they do. Now it's time to pass the ball to Colin with girls volleyball and Jake with girls tennis.
On Tuesday, girls volleyball played against Burroughs, and to no surprise, they absolutely aced it.
From the start of the first set to the last, our Apaches unrelentingly showed no signs of backing down. Burroughs gave it their all, but were no match for our girls' consistent serves and unforgiving spikes. Owning a complete and total control of the court, our girls came out victorious with a total score of 3-2-1.
I think we need to improve on blocking. We lacked blocking that game, and we also need to improve on serve receive. If we limit our errors, I think we'll have a better season.
I think our season's going to go really well. At first, I was kind of like a little worried because we have a really short team, but our defense is really good. But our blocking seems to be doing well at the moment, and especially in this game because they have such a tall team and we don't. We're going to do really well. And
As always, great job, girls, and we wish you the best of luck on your match next Tuesday.
On Tuesday, our girls tennis served John Burroughs in a landslide competition.
From the start of the game, Burroughs struggled to land the ball in the Apaches' court. Kitty's never-ending confidence, great serves, and fast reflexes really helped their girls easily take the lead. Burroughs' determination win was effortless, but not stop the Apaches from ending the match off strong. The girls finished their 3rd league match of the season with an incredible score of 60-2, continuing their undefeated league record of 3-0.
I think this season we're going to do really well. Our team is really solid. Doesn't matter if it's lineup or subs, our team is pretty strong.
On the new team, there aren't many weaknesses, but I think we do need to work on communication as a team and just supporting each other all the way through.
Great job on your season so far, girls, and good luck on your game on Tuesday against CV. It's been Jake, back to Sabrina and Johanna in the studio.
Hey Joe, oh my gosh, I love your outfit.
Thanks, my top is from this
Wow, that's so cool. So many of us Apaches have such different style. Natalie's here to let us in on some Apache fashion.
While some Apaches reluctantly walk down the hallways to their next class, others strut down the hallways like a runway.
I'm Derek. I'm in 11th grade. I've always thought it was like a way of creative expression, so allowing people to know how I'm feeling in that moment or in the day just by a glance of what I'm wearing is something that I value. Don't care what other people have to say. At the end of the day, whoever accepts you, accepts you.
My name is Zoe Alameda and I'm in 12th grade. I find myself kind of awkward and it's hard for me to like communicate with people about who I really am, so I think dressing this way also gets you to know more about me.
Christine. The dress is from Urban and the belt is from Urban too. I really like Vogue and Bazaar.
I'm Mr. Wooden. I'm not somebody who likes to go clothes shopping, but when I do, I look for really obnoxious colors and such. Some of the teachers I respected most growing up wore ties, so to emulate them, I do.
Now, whether you like wearing baggy gray sweatpants or ripped skinny jeans,
flaunt your style and be proud of what you do.
This has been Natalie,
Victoria, and Eva.
Back to you guys in the studio.
Like us live, don't know when to see us again? Well, follow us on our social media platforms down below to stay updated.
To be featured in our show, comment your guess to our outro song in the comment section down below. We'll give a shout out to the first person who guesses it correctly.
Also, remember to tune in on Wednesday to see us live again. This has been Johanna.
And this has been Sabrina. Make sure to enjoy the rest of the summer heat, Apaches. Woo!